Hello and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire again. I'm going to show you that I have actually, off-screen, caught a shameless promotion for a friend here. Some of you may know it, but if I somehow get popular at some point down the road, you might not know exactly. Ah, well, you'll probably figure it out later anyways. So, here we're going off to the gym. Obviously, that's kind of why I'm in front of the gym door. This gym is based around the hidden machine Flash, in the sense that if you as you fight trainers, you'll actually, the area around you will actually grow. Watch here. Yay. I'm actually cutting them out because there's not really much to them. They only have like Metatites and Machops. Like, I think this guy has just a Machop. And as such, it's actually grown bright enough for me to remember exactly where the hell to go to get to the gym leader. But before we fight the gym leader, just like last time, we are going to analyze his, well, what he's about. I just gave you the time to see it. Anyways, let's check. I'm Brawly, due for gym leader. I've been churned through the rough waves in these parts and I've grown through tough and pitch black cave. So you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Alright, let's go. Let's challenge this new gym leader, Brawly. Okay, maybe not entirely new, but on the way to the gym leader, I actually lost my Tailo, and that was pretty much the determining factor of this match. It's pretty ironic when I actually have a normal type surviving a good chance of dealing about half damage to a friggin' fighting type. And just like last time, I have all sorts of different aspect ratios, again because I keep forgetting to know about certain things to take into consideration in the zooming factor. Regardless, I do manage to survive long enough to defeat this Machop, but I don't manage to defeat the next Pokemon, the Makuhita, as you clearly saw. Well, as you clearly saw from my analysis of the gym trainer. If I have Beautifly out, my main strategy is just to try and poison it. To try and poison the Pokemon since I have Poison Sting. Well, I suppose Machop realized, oh, I could just use a Seismic Toss and get rid of it right here and now. It probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. So, here's my Shameless Promotion Pokemon. I'm actually surprised Double Slap hit 3 times that time. I mean, I know that it's called Double Slap and it's supposed to hit 2 times, but I'm surprised it hit 3 times. I typically think it only hits 2, and it hits 2 later on. Like, and my later attempts do actually take 2 hits, as opposed to, like, you know. Another thing that I've noticed is that when I try to give equal division to my team, some team members don't end up getting used a lot during certain sections of the game. As I'm trying to give attention to like several different Pokemon at the same time. I have my ultimate, I have the Pokemon that can get me like almost whatever item that I could use later on in the game. I have my starter Pokemon, I have my Shameless Promotion Pokemon, I have the bird Pokemon that I'll need later on. And I almost won here. Almost! I got so close to winning, but Brawly hadn't used any kind of recovery item, and as such, used the Super Potion. Ah well. Now to try and take it down, but at the same time, that's one thing I hate about decreased accuracy, because your moves will tend to miss a lot, and if you continue to get hit with sand attacks or really attacks that'll decrease your accuracy, your attacks will never hit. I am dead serious. Like, if you get 2 or 3 sand attacks, then you can't do jack shit for like 30 fucking turns. Ah well, my Shameless Promotion Pokemon is my last hope, and considering it's a normal type, I have no chance. Bulk Up is actually a pretty decent move as it raises attack and defense. It's useful if you want to try and get a strong, powerful, like, here we have Makuhita. Hooray! Cute, charming, infatuated, full Makuhita. However, that is entirely pointless as Makuhita defeated my Shameless Promotion Pokemon and, well, I lost. The funny thing was that, since I actually caught the Shameless Promotion Pokemon, I ended up restoring in RUSTBORO City to try and get it at a decent level, and as such I didn't restore in Dewford Town. So I ended up being in RUSTBORO, so I had to go all the way back to the Dewford Gym from RUSTBORO City, as opposed to going straight from the gym from the Pokemon Center. Hooray! I poisoned it! That's nice. I always like it whenever I can poison a Pokemon. Because it, you know, helps me go through. Again, giving Pokemon equal... Ah yeah, Knockoff. Knockoff, I believe, actually removes an item. Like, it doesn't remove the item from the Pokemon permanently. It only just removes the item from the Pokemon's usage. Like, you'll never lose the ability for a long time. Like, you'll keep the item, it's just, its effects have now been rendered useless. And now that I have my Tailo here, either Peck or Wing Attack would have won the match for me. But I obviously used Wing Attack as it was better powered to pretty much ensure that I was going to get the victory. And as such, I have defeated the leader. The gym leader. Durr. And we get our next gym badge. And the whole gym is now illuminated. We get the Knuckle badge from Raleigh. Hooray! Knuckle badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get. What he means by that is basically you can raise your Pokemon up to like level 50 even. Like your Pokemon that you capture yourself or you receive yourself will be received immediately. Like, as in, they'll still obey you even if they're not, even if you don't have the badge that would allow them to do such. And again, I'm forgetting the idea that I have a goddamn... Oh yeah, I forgot to remove Geodude. Yeah, well, I continue to forget that I have a run button. But basically, it's referring to Pokemon that, oh look, another item. And it's a nugget. Nuggets are good for selling. And I taught my Beautifly Flash because I'm not that great at seeing around here. It doesn't even illuminate the whole thing. Yeah, well, I actually cut to when I caught an Aron, because Arons are actually pretty useful, especially its later evolutions. Yeah, well, I should mention here, the thing I'm really... Damn it, I'm forgetting what the hell I'm even trying to say here. Like the gym badges, Pokemon up to level certain, to like a certain level, will have like specific kinds of, I don't know. Anyways, I come into another wild encounter, and I left this in for the sake of talking about it for a bit. Sableye. Sableye is an interesting Pokemon in the fact that it is of the Dark Ghost typing. Only one other Pokemon, that would be the Sinnoh region Spiritomb, would be the only other Pokemon in the series to have the Dark Ghost typing. This typing is interesting, as it is the only legitimate typing with no weaknesses whatsoever. The only other Pokemon that doesn't have any weaknesses but isn't of the Dark Ghost type, in fact the only one that isn't of the Dark Ghost type, is Electros because of its ability Levitate. As such, because of its ability, it is immune to ghost types. I mean, immune to any kind of weaknesses and has nothing but resistances. There, I start remembering I have a B button. Thank God! Yeah, well, a device you have there, it's a Pokénav. When trainers have Pokénavs battle, it keeps a record of how things went, I think. Oh, pardon me, my name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter from me? And I handed a letter to him. Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let's see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. And it's easy to see why it's one of his favorites. It's a really good Steel-type move. Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you can even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. Now I've got to hurry along. Anyway, I skip right to when I get out of the cave. Not too much, but after a quick trip to the Pokemon Center, yeah, I always speed up my trips in the Pokemon Center. I head off to Mr. Briny here, and I head off to Slateport. And this is the ship trip that I mentioned I accidentally sped up. As in, we didn't see a certain ship that we'll be going to later. We'll have to wait until we get a certain hidden machine before we can do that. Anyway, there's a reason why I'm going into this house. There are 3 trainers here that I'm all going to battle on screen just because I feel the desire to. And if you defeat these 3 trainers, you will get a special bonus. A bonus that you might want to take into consideration if you don't have a pickup Zigzagoon. Anyways, we're going to be fighting a level 12 Zigzagoon. Do I really need to narrate all of this? Like, I'm going to point out the obvious! Of course! Seriously, I know I don't really have to do that, but I'm trying to think of something interesting. I don't know why, I just... Yeah, well. So, yeah, I probably should have thought about cutting these out, as it would certainly save time in the upload. Actually, I'll do that. Be right back. Alright, as I mentioned before, I may as well have done this. So basically, for beating all 3 of the trainers here, we get a half-dozen bottles of Soda Pop, and we can actually buy some more from that one man over there. The Soda Pop will restore 60 hit points of life, which is rather nice. So, I am in Slateport City, the main location of... Team Aqua? The Endless Sustains All Life, Oceanic Museum. I'll worry about that in the next part. So, this is Transformers Fan Co 328. I'm done. I'll see you next time.